Welcome to What's New with Fantastic Factories. Today Richard learns the solo mode. To set up, give yourself a headquarters board, 2 energy, 1 metal, 4 blueprint cards, and 4 white dice. For solo, you will be playing against a basic simulated opponent called the machine. To set them up, grab 1 die of each color and place those in what will be the machine's play area. Next, deal out blueprint cards in the machine's play area grouped by banner color. For an easy game, deal 2 cards. For a medium game, deal 3 cards. A hard game, 4 cards. And for an insane difficulty game, deal 5 cards. If any cards have a gray banner, discard them and deal a new card to replace that one. For our first game, let's have an easy game. You take the first turn, and turns will alternate between you and the machine. When it comes to your turn, play as you normally would in a multiplayer game. Some contractor cards allow you to gain resources or blueprints, then instructs you to choose an opponent to also gain resources or blueprints. During solo mode, disregard giving an opponent resources or blueprints. After you completed 1 turn normally, it is now the machine's turn. To start the machine's turn, roll all 5 dice. Then use the green die to do the market phase. For a 1, 2, 3, or 4, take the corresponding blueprint going from left to right. So if you rolled a 1, take this card, a 2, this card, a 3, this card, or a 4, this card. In this example, the machine rolled a 1, so we would take the gymnasium and place that in their compound. If the machine rolled a 5, take the top card of the blueprint deck, place it in their compound, discard all the blueprints in the market, and of course, replace those market cards. If the machine rolled a 6, take the top card of the blueprint deck, add it to the machine's compound, then discard all the cards in the contractor row, and replace them. Next, let's see if the machine produces any goods. To do that, we'll check the blue die with the blue cards, purple die with the purple cards, etc. If the die value is equal to or lower than the number of cards in the machine's compound, that color produces a good for the machine. And of course, in this example, purple, red, and yellow do not produce any goods this turn. Your trigger for the endgame remains the same. Either build 10 cards into your compound or gain 12 goods. The machine, however, can only trigger the endgame when it gets 12 goods. It doesn't matter how many cards it has. And just like a regular game, you and the machine would both take 1 more turn, then the game would be over. For endgame scoring, count up your points the way you normally would. As for the machine's final score, they get 1 point per card, so 13 points for the amount of cards they have, 1 point per good, so 12 goods in total, and 1 extra point per monument they have, so another point for having the megalith. And whoever has the most amount of points wins. Thank you for joining me to learn the solo mode for Fantastic Factories. I invite you to join me now as I do a playthrough. And welcome to a playthrough of the solo mode of Fantastic Factories. So everything is the same in that the cards are the same that we're playing with, so we don't have to go through any of that. This will be my side here, and this will be the machine here. They're already set up with easy mode. Why not? So we got 2 cards set up here, the blues here, reds here, and of course I can move more over there as needed. And they have their 5 dice, but I go first. So let me just go ahead and what is it do I want to pick? Let's try for a warehouse and okie dokie. Okay, and okay. Can I build? Let's see if I can go for no. Ooh, what do I go for? What do I go for? I could go for obelisks. I don't want to trash that warehouse, nor do I want to trash more obelisks. Getting where? Whoa, that was weird. Getting warehouse seems like the play to make, I suppose. So I'll need 2 more of these 2. 1 more of these ones, right? Oh, that is incorrect, although that's probably what I'll end up doing anyways. So I will discard that. I'd like to keep the obelisk, but you know, you got to make hard choices. So that's discarded, that's discarded, that's discarded. That is now paid for. As for moving on, do I want more cards? Do I want energy? Let's go 1 and 1. Or 2 and 1 in this case. 2, 1, and I have a recycling plant. Okay, now, the machine. I am very impressed with the machine's mode in that it is so simple. So you take one of each dice and roll them. You then take the green die, and if it's a 1, take that card. 2, take that card. 3, take that card. 4, take that card. If it's a 5, take one of these and discard this row. If it's a 6, which it is in this case, take one of these cards. We're going to, it's blue. Oh, it's blue. We're going to place that with the blue card. So blue has 2 now. And because it's a 6, we're going to discard this row. And of course, refill it. So just give me a moment to refill that. 2, 3, oh, upside down. Okay. And now we're going to check the remaining dice. I don't have yellow cards, so nothing happens. Don't worry about that. I don't have purple cards. Don't worry about that. I do have red. However, this is a 6, and there is only 1 card. So nothing happens because if the amount of cards you have is equal to if the die you rolled is equal to or less than the amount of cards you have. So if this was a 2 or a 1 in this example, this produces a good. So if this die was a 3, produce nothing. Because this is a 6, this produces nothing. So that's it. That's solo mode. You play as you normally play. The end trigger is what it normally is, 10 cards or 12 goods. You then finish your round, and everybody takes their one final turn, and then not and then, but that's how you would trigger the end. Alternatively, the machine triggers the end by having 12 goods. That doesn't matter how many cards they have. That's it. The machine just finished its turn. It really is that simple. The only other thing is if I were to take a contractor and it says give an opponent resources, the machine doesn't use resources. Don't bother giving them resources. So that's it. And they're done. I'm going to take my turn. Can't do anything with a hammer. Might as well build something here. I'd rather discard to build that. Anything good here? Anything good up there? Gain an extra die. No, I don't want to gain dice right now. Gain an extra die of any value anytime during this work phase. There's a small chance. It's early. I'm gonna try it anyways though. Now I'm gonna roll my dice. Okay, this has to be 14. Oh, this is a triple right there. Do I really? I can go with goods. Alternative, yeah, so I'm going to use this to give myself a 5. I could give myself a 6, right? It literally doesn't matter. As long as it's minimum 14. Cool. So give myself 2 goods. And 2 energy. I almost feel like might as well give myself metal. That's 1, 1 plus a bonus 1. Build that, yeah. Discard, yeah, I'm good with discarding that. To build that. And, okay, so that's built. I cannot discard 2, and I can't put any more dice on, so I have to call her quits. Okay, machine. And it's a 2, so that's the card you gain. And you being the machine, of course. And now we have a yellow row started. So, blues, nothing. Reds, nothing. Yellows, nothing. And of course, purple, nothing. Okay. Easy as that. My turn. Still no hammers. I don't want to gain that many energies. What do I do? I'm not especially impressed with any of these cards. Could something be more handy? Black market for the building cost of the discarded. Let's try refinery. Okay. So I have to not discard, but place one of those back because you always start with 4. Roll. Oh, that's 14. You know what? Since I can do it, I will do it. So that was, I feel like that's been worth it with how I've been playing. And 2 energy. 1, 2. And I can't go for the obelisk right now. I could go for this. Is it worth it? To get 1 good, well, and you get a blueprint. Well, I'm not sitting here being impressed by what I have. So, you know what? 1, 2. And it gets me a 1. And get, oh, sorry, I forgot to be doing that. And another blueprint. Okay. So that's my turn. Oh, no, it's not. Almost my turn. I'll gain another blueprint. Okay. Okay. And the green die is a 6, so that means you're taking one of these ones, putting it there, and discarding the contractor row. Oh. And give me a moment to refill this. And no, yes. There are 2 goods. And of course, no, and this is spent. My turn. Let's see if I can go for this. Can I grab a shovel? I can grab a shovel. Yeah. Two and 2. Let's see what I can do after I roll. Wow, 3 6s. Wow, I can get more of those goods. I'd better just do it. I'd better just do it. So 2 goods and 2 energy. I have this other 6. So I'm going to build that. I'm going to need another metal, so I will just take that. And I can build it now, so I might as well. Trash. And I need 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay. I can't do anything with it, but there we go. And machine's turn. And 6 is one of these. And we'll place it with the blues. Nope. And 6 means discard this row. 4. And no. Oops, this was a 6. This was a 6. No. And yes. Yes to that one. And that's it. My turn. What about the investor? Main goods. Includes build cost. What shall I do? Perhaps gaining something after building something can be something. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. Oh, geez. No, I like this one better. I like this one better. That's 10. That's 15. So I gain 2 more goods. That's 8, 9 goods altogether. And 2 more energy. I don't have any dice. Oh, I didn't do this. Anyways. Let's see. Gain. Well, I need metals to build, so I will just go ahead and give myself metal. Machine. 1. And indeed, blues will gain another resource. Reds, not yet. Yellows, no. And of course, there's no purples. Okay, my turn. Oh, my turn. Ooh, megalith. Do I want to try? I can't build the megalith now. I could build this now. You know what? I'm going to take the megalith, put that there, roll my dice. Okay, so that's not going there. This can go there, but I would need 5 energies to do so, which I have. I would rather do that than build. 2, 3, 4, 5 gains me 2, so I'm at 11 resources and gives me a metal. So I can build something, and this would be the only monument, so I would need 5 metals for that anyways. And I would need, this would be a super fast game. I'm fine with super fast game. If I did this card. 10, 11. You know what? If I gave myself let's end the game fast. That really is how you play the machine. So let's just end it. Discard 2. Sorry, 12 and power plant. Okay, so that's my turn. So endgame has been triggered. They will take their turn, I will take my turn, and then we'll see who won. Five means take one of these ones, another blue, and discard this row. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, no, and no. Okay, so that's that. And my final turn is if I built Not the megalith. Oh, I can't build that. Okay. I was like, build the obelisk. It's worth 2 points. I can't. I could roll. Going through my options. Let's see what happens with that. I'm going to roll. Okay. So that does not equal 14. I cannot, nor could I find myself in a place where I could do that. I'm thinking it is possible for me maybe get a medal, build this for a point. Then I still have 2 cards. Then I could discard 2 cards and 2 to get myself another good. Because I'm not going to get up to 5 goods. Okay, I'll just do that. Gets me a medal. I'm just hesitating because what if no, grabbing blueprints right now, that's not going to do anything. 6 won't get me anywhere. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I do grab blueprints. Okay. Just so I can build this. 1. Nope. 1. Nope. 1. Nope. Ah! Crud. I'm not building this at all. Not with those cards. Crud. 3. I should have put those into the mine so I could build a megalith. Crud. Didn't realize that. So if I'm wanting to save cards, that means that's for that. So I don't have that, but I do have that. I cannot build that because I don't have a card to discard. To 3. That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. Everything is 1 except for the one that I can't build. Crap. So, well, if they're all worth 1, then just what's easy? 1, 2. Nope. I guess that one. If they're all worth 1. Oh, that means I have to discard the megalith because I already placed those there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Done. And then just discard 2 cards and 2 energies to give myself another good. Crud. Ah, forgot about the megalith. And, oh, that's it. That's it. And now we counter points because I triggered the end game. They took their final turn. I took my final turn. Let's count. We count ours the same. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And each card is 1 and each good is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay, I happened to win. I rushed the end game and I won. At least that's how it worked out in this game. And just before I go, I just want to be sure you also know that that's how those points are counted up for what they have. But if they also had a monument, they would get an additional point on top of having the cards. So this would be one for being a card and an additional one for being a monument. So there it is. So yeah, there it is. Thank you very much for joining me as I go through the solo mode of Fantastic Factories. Have fun.